Hi guys, one of the messages I try to give with all the 3,800 videos I've already made and all the articles and the websites and all that is that basically Linux is Linux, and whether you choose ArchLinux or EndeavourOS or ArcoLinux or Gardua or Big Linux or ArchBang, this is a video about ArchBang, then in the end you can learn so much from our tutorials and other YouTubers, and in the end have an operating system that you can manage and that's free and that's fun, right? So let's show you what I've done with ArchBang. And one of the things that I keep telling you guys is learn how to script, right? Learn how to script, it's so much fun. ArchBang, the guy, Mr. Green, the developer, we had contact earlier on today, and he created a new ISO 2701. You can download it now. And one of the things that I'd like to change, and I asked him to change it, is that the right mouse click in Thunar open terminal was a no-go, was a message. It's not going to work. So I asked him if Alacrity could become the terminal, because Alacrity was on the ISO, but there was no link in Thunar, right mouse click open. So that's solved. I've been installing ArchBang all morning, which is fun, right? So file manager, right mouse click, that thing is in the past. We have now, as you can see, Alacrity. It's down here. And all we need to do is, well, get to know ArchBang. It's based on ArchLinux. You saw the logo there. And we have a super W. So super W. You wait for it. Ah yeah, Qwerty Azerty. We could have waited a long time. There you go. And super T is my terminal. Super Q, kill everything. Q is this one. Super F. Okay. We are in AB live, as you see here. Super R, we launch things. We install things. We launch things. Super R. Super E is our editor. And Super G is the thing you need to read, because this is the guide. Okay. So Super Q. Well, Q is this, Eric. Q is that. Yep. Nope. Et voilà. How to install it? Right mouse click, install. That's it. And then it's choices, as usual. What's the public? Who wants to install ArchBang? The guys who want to have a minimal installation. The guys who say, I don't want calamares. Right? There are many distros out there, Linux distros, not just Arch, that use calamares. I said, no, not that. But I don't want to type it either, like in ArchLinux, the wiki following the installation guide. I don't want to use the archinstall either. There is a script which does more or less the same things as here. But I want to have a very, very minimal approach. And let me do the work with scripts like these. So it's a different kind of installation. And then, as you see, there are lots of choices here. I've always taken default here. I've done gparted and cfdisk, disk, and there are others, and there is also parted. It's what you are accustomed to already. A beginner first day in Linux is gonna probably be stuck, even with gpart, because you have to define what it is and these partitions, and you have to know all that, right? So it's gonna be a little bit tough. But somebody who's longer on ArchLinux says, okay, no problem, I'll take number 2, for example. You see the choice cfdisk is what I do on the videos of ArchLinux, so we can see that again there. So def A, fine. This is MBR, the old systems. This is UEFI, GPT, new system. My virtual machine is mimicking the newer computers. We'll make a new thing, change the 30, which is the size of my VirtualBox, to 1.5. Enter. I'm gonna say type EFI system, FAT32, and the rest is for me just root. Right. Yes. Done. This is much too quick and without not so much detail, but I am assuming here that the watcher is already familiar with ArchLinux and otherwise see the videos how to install ArchLinux the ArchLinux way, right? This is explained there. So we quit this, select root partition, that's the biggest one, so 2, that's the biggest one. Okay, format it with number 4, and 1 is the boot EFI. We're gonna take number 1 and format it as well. Thank you. And then we skip swap. We didn't make any swap. We don't want to swap. Voila. And then we go for number 2 and we install all the packages it needs. I don't know what happens here. We should check out the script. But basically, ArchBang gets moved from A to B, right? Packages get moved. Files and folders. Percentage is something that needs to be changed, I suppose, because in my book 100% is 100%. I can't really get any higher, but that's just minor, right? All right, host name. We are ArchBang. You see, I'm a QWERTY kind of AZERTY kind of guy, so I have to think. Blind typing is dangerous with different keyboard. Where are we? Europe. There, 20. Brussels, 9. Yes, please. Belgium, number 7. Yes, please. Hardware clock. Let's go for local time. Locale. Let's go to 9:3. Yes. Yes. And off it goes. Here it's creating an XZ compressed init CPIO image. You could also do an ZSTD compression. There's always choices on Linux, not so much on the other distros, the other operating systems, but on Linux you can do anything. And 7, first 7, I think I need Belgian, not sure, can always fix it later. 8, grub 2, sure, automatic, enter, root password, preferably this one, thank you. Create user, name, password, okay, and then we're done. So how much time? 8 minutes time, and we are already rebooting our system. We got our grub. Nobody needs color, nobody needs Plymouth, these spinner things. It's very minimal. There is not even a LightDM, SDM, LXDM, GDM, Li. No, you don't need them, right? And that's the choice here. We boot up, and if we do a right mouse click, exit, log out, we are back here. So it's another way of thinking, another approach, and that's all good, right? It's Linux choices. What is better in this release is the right mouse click, open terminal, which I often use because I want to have, and that's the fun. This morning I've created a new script, added a new script to github.com/ericdubois/arcolinux Arcolinux-nemesis. So the message is still the same. Go grab the code. Go grab your own bash RC, your own ZSHRC, your own configuration files, and your own install your own applications. Remove the applications you don't like. That's Arcolinux-nemesis. Now, I'm moving too fast. You see, Git is not found. Git is not implemented. What I need to do first in this system is super G and read, right? You know me, I don't read, I figure things out, and then later I say, oh look, there's a guide. Okay, so we need to run some things here, otherwise we can't do much. So, sudo pacman minus key first, minus key, initializing it. You might have done that in the context with fix key on ArcoLinux. Populate part of fix key. And now pacman is ready for us. Now pacman is ready. So sudo, let's first see if we can update anything. ISO is for just an hour old, so probably not. You can download it from SourceForge. So that's good, right? So how about getting me Git? Thank you very much. So Git is there, and this one is the one I want. So make sure pacman is alive, and now we need to have scripts. Scripts that either you run 1,000 times in a year, or well, run in the sense of typing it, or else you say, I'm gonna run them and then have dinner, come back and everything is installed. And that's the approach I make. That's my current choices. Run it. Do you want CHDWM or ChatWM on your system? Yes or no? And it will install it, right? No. And it goes on from 0 current choices to all the others, and even the personal files in here. And in here we've added a new guy called ArchBang 970. When I'm on ALCI, I do this. When I'm on Archcraft, I do that. When I'm Arium, do that. And Arco, I do that. Archman, I do this. Orizer, Big Linux, Garly, Reborn OS, Garuda, EOS. It does not matter. Please don't think in boxes, right? It's all Arch Linux. And it's the prerogative of the user to change any distro he downloads and create it in its own image. Isn't that nice, right? It's called Rising, amongst other things. But also, not just the looks, but also underneath the engine, what applications do I want? Do I want to have XZ compression, or will I go to ZST? It's all about choices. And you set the choices, you change it any ways you fit on anything Arch Linux based. That's of course where we focus. But Plasma is Plasma anywhere. OpenBox is OpenBox anywhere. So whatever you learn on the YouTube, on the channel of ArcoLinux, you can apply anywhere. So let's wait and see the end of this article. So maybe Sublime Text is already there. Let's see. Not yet. So leave pattern. Basically, it's a long list, and priorities, voila, are here. Parallel downloads are important for me. Anywhere I am, I want to have 20 parallel downloads. I can take it. I have a fast internet. And here we say, let's file for intervention. Because of ArchBang, I've added something just to be on the safe side, some backup of some files. You saw there is no SRM, no LightM. There are 2 files that launch it. Those 2 files get a backup. So whatever happens, I have the correct code to just quickly copy paste, or yeah. And it goes on from here to the bottom. I will not run this one. So left WM will not be installed. This will not be installed either if I set in the beginning yes or no. We're gonna touch a file. If it's yes, the file is there. If the file is there, it installs. If the file is not there, it it does not install. And there are so plenty of little things in these scripts that you say, oh my god, if only I knew sooner. Right? There are so many things in here. If that file exists, do that. If that directory exists, do that. If I am on ArchLinux, do this. And so on. It goes on and on and on. All kinds of checks, safety things. And if it's already there, it won't do anything because it says needed. Right? And sometimes we shouldn't use it, and other times you really need to add needed, etc. I mean, you need to think about these things. So a lot of material to learn from, and then change it the way you like. In the meantime, let's see where we are more or less. We're at make init CPO firmware, so all these messages, this is not good and that is not good. Let's see what I mean. We scroll up enough. All these messages from this one, right? Warning, possibly missing firmware, warning, possibly missing firmware, etc. That's solved because of the file there. Make init CPO, mlocate, where are we now? Start the icons coming in. So it's almost rised a little bit in the sense that the packaging and the packages I want are coming in. But it's not yet set, so we can still have some fun with rising afterwards. Some fonts coming in. Visual Studio Code. Vivaldi. And everything is in here. Applications. You see? All these elements. Whatever you install, it's going to come to the list. Xterm. You don't need that. We just type github. Almost there, guys. No need to pause because look at that. The design, the text looks a bit different. Reboot. So we start off with Linux Mint, with SUSE, with Ubuntu, and then you run Arcolinux-nemesis, and then you say, I want to have this, I want to get rid of that, I want to get rid of that, I want to add this and add that, and that's basically what we've done. We boot up again. This is a real metal machine, so to speak. That means that I need all these applications that are now auto starting. And variety is kicking in. What a beautiful wallpaper it is. Okay. And that's the fun. Super T. Changed a little bit the alacrity appearance. And let's see what more, because one of the things, super F, yep, super F in the config. This is open box, so we need to check out all of this. But actually, super R, Sublime Text. The thing I always say to you guys is drop a folder in Sublime Text and start reading. So what do we have here? PyCam is started, so that's a good thing. I've added this at the end of the auto start, so that's included via the script. And all the rest is, well, things I don't want, so I'm gonna remove these two guys. And as well this one. And this would be, this is just not used at the moment. Well, this would be my auto start. Voila, voila. And then we're gonna set our settings. So rising a little bit. Arc dark, obviously, right? If you know me, you know I'm gonna do that. Appearance, arc dark. There's the icon theme. That's a nice one. Mouse cursor. That's the modern eyes. Apply. And then we quit. Log out. It's a bit strange for people sometimes, I suppose. This, right? Black screen. And there we are again. This is all booting up, which is great. Super F in this case. Voila. Super T. It's not transparent, which I find a bit strange. Let's try again. So PyChem is not yet installed. Okay. That's the reason. So if we now log out, sure, and then it's a bit battery, like so. Yep, thank you very much. And we get this, and then we start typing all kinds of things. So let's go for it. Updates. So there you go. We are now on ArchBang. We could do something like this, because this does not say much. There you go. ArchBang. The last one just built a few hours ago. Maybe you can give it a try and learn from it, and maybe create your own Arcolinux-nemesis. That would be I would be very happy if you start doing that, because it really will save you lots of hours and many. Well, yeah, you've got time for something else then, right? Basically, you just say, run the script, my friend, each time you reinstall, and that's it. You walk away, and then you decide later on what icons you want to have, because there's quite a bit of icons, as you see. Right now, it's visually transparent, so PyChem is running and installed. So what we need to do is add PyChem to the list, and basically what I do now is go to data, ArcoLinux arc themes, ArcoLinux-nemesis. We go to this one, should go. We go to here, and then ArchBang, voila. Super F, and down here we say that can go as well. Let's clean up. Up here is Alacrity, and here we're gonna say PyChem. So if, and that's the thing, that's the power of these scripts, if you find ArchBang in etc OS release, then you know you're on ArchBang. And if you're on ArchBang, you should remove this file, add this, add that, add this, add that. In my case, also PyChem, right? So adding PyChem. Save. Put it online for everybody to use. Use and reuse. Edit PyChem for ArchBang. Not every desktop out there needs PyChem, but this one would be nicer. And where is the machine? It's here. And later on, if you have changed something, you go to your file manager, you go to documents here, and you git pull it. And if you git pull things, then it comes in. Your change is now here. It's on your machine. Machine 1, internet, machine 2. And you run it again, and everything will be fine. And we're looking a little bit transparent here at the top as well. Or you just say, no transparency for me. Don't install PyChem. All right. The resolution doesn't really matter, right? Because when we install this on a real metal machine, it will know it has 1920 or 1080. But as An advocate of teaching, right? That's what we do. We like to teach. This is what you do, right? That is that. And yeah, I could have done a little bit more. So let's do that again. If you know the output and everything is set and everything is like this, okay, then you can save it, save as. Often I save it as Eric. And then it's somewhere on your machine. Let's take another wallpaper in the meantime. That's going to be nicer. And eventually the previous one if you want. And the moon will be like this. Nice details. And then super F it is here. Then yeah, we wanted to go to the screen layout. So this thing, if you open it, it's actually code. Don't like to open it with that. Open with other application, Sublime Text for Always. Thank you. So this code, Control C, can go in your auto start, Control V, and then save, and then we log out. Or you make the link to this one, this file, launch that application, or the code itself. If you log out, exit, log in, there you go. But this is something you only need to do in a virtual box. Doesn't matter on real metal. It knows what he needs to do. Ain't that a beautiful wallpaper? That is a beautiful wallpaper. For those who want it, it's on wallhaven.cc and it's called Wallhaven EO19KW JPEG. EO19KW JPEG. That's the one. View at Wallhaven CC. Learn how to use Variety. It's so much fun. I don't look for wallpapers. Wallpapers are provided by Variety. That's the one up here. All right. Enjoy ArchBang. Enjoy Linux. Enjoy scripting. Enjoy learning at ArcoLinux YouTube channel and other YouTubers who share their knowledge for free, right? Some protect knowledge and others share knowledge. Enjoy. Cheers.